Good afternoon and welcome to today's news brief. Governor Carlos Mendoza Davis said yesterday morning in an official announcement that Bajacaliforniasur is the leader in economic growth in Mexico with an average annual growth rate of 6.1%. He added that the last 5 years has had the highest public investment in the history of Baja California Sur, with an investment of 16 billion pesos in public infrastructure. He pointed out that currently there are 28,000 hotel rooms in the state, and 1 in 4 were built during the last 5 years. Governor Mendoza also reported that Baja California Sur is the national leader in job creation and the second state with the lowest poverty level in Mexico. Carlos Mendoza assured that clean and green energy will soon be generated with the arrival of natural gas and wind energy next year and the second desalination plant in Los Cabos being built. He warned that the economic prospects are and will continue to be favorable as long as the course is not lost and optimal conditions for development continue to be generated. He pointed out that with the support of the community, there has been a good management of the pandemic. There are more hospitals that are better equipped and more doctors and nurses available. Baja California Sur is the second state with the most COVID tests applied in Mexico and is the state with the lowest fatality rate in the entire country. Since the beginning of the economic reactivation, 9,000 formal jobs have been recovered, representing 65% of the jobs lost due to the pandemic. Carlos Mendoza also said that the economy is in clear recovery, but he emphasized it is time to redouble all efforts and continue to act responsibly. He added that while things are looking up, there are no sanitary conditions to celebrate in December as is usually done. Doing so, he said, would involve serious risks to our health and that of our families. The trend in the world and in Mexico is that with the arrival of winter, the number of COVID-19 cases are on the rise. Currently, there are up to 50 new cases registered in Baja California Sur every day, compared to only 15 new cases per day registered just a few weeks ago. It is necessary to avoid an increase in the number of cases at all costs, he said, and to make sure that hospital capacity is not exceeded. Otherwise, the governor warned, the state will be forced to move to more restrictive levels, with the negative economic impact that this would represent. He reiterated that it is essential that we all continue to rigorously apply the security protocols known to all, like wearing face masks, washing hands, keeping social distancing, and staying home as much as possible. In recent weeks, the Los Cabos City Council announced a series of modifications and adjustments to various municipal regulations. One of them is the traffic and highway regulations, where some fines will be increased to encourage drivers to really follow the rules. City Council Israel Lopez Martinez pointed out that after an analysis with the Security Board and the Public Safety Legal Department, it was concluded to continue allowing window tinting in vehicles, in accordance with the current regulations, whereby 35% tint is authorized, which must allow visibility of the interior of the vehicle from the outside. It was also confirmed that the fines for darker window tint will be increased. City Council Lopez said that the police will enforce this measure to avoid vehicles with window tinting darker than what it is allowed, and added that this has to do with the issue of perception of safety, since there have been reports of suspicious or illegal activities linked to vehicles with dark window tinting. Nevertheless, Lopez added that window tinting within the 35% visibility rule will still be allowed, because the City Council understands the heat and conditions that prevail in Los Cabos, and there will be higher fines for vehicles with darker tint than allowed. That is all that I have for you today. Have a great evening, and remember to tune in on Sunday for another edition of Cabomilnews and Community Update.